Hi, Gomez here from the LAN channel, and today we're going to be going through a deck which includes Vi and Garen and a lot of striking. It's called Strike Force. Let's get into this. Okay, so as I said, the deck is called Strike Force, and the reason why it's called Strike Force is because it has got lots of like single combat, and there's a judgment in there, but also you can potentially get the judgments off of Garen as well. This is all to do with striking, because both of these champions are obviously to do with strikes, whether or not it be continuously hitting so you can rally every single turn, or whether or not it's to do with Vi and her ability to, once she levels up, every strike on an attack deals 5 damage to the enemy. So once you level Vi up, if you can get a judgment or single target, then you're just continuously hitting the enemy core, and it's quite hard to deal with if you can get all of those off at the same time. I mean, obviously there are the chances of deny or heals and things along those lines, but it's quite funny if you can actually get the combo off. So right, what we have here is we have a lot of like little minions, things just to get in the way. Jerry rig to work with rummage, again just for draw purposes. A little bit of draw here. Little cost means, so hopefully when you get Vi in hand, you can throw these things out just to hopefully level her up faster. So Purify, just because there's a lot of minions, be it in Noxus or anything along those lines, where it's good if you can purify them to stop their abilities from going through. Also, you could potentially use that on your own minion if you detain something. So detain, purify to get rid of something off the field forever. We've got the map to make elusive, so that you can either make Garen or potentially Vi elusive. There are obviously other things that you can make elusive. If you've got to defend against people who are playing elusives at you, then you can just throw that on a minion to defend. A little bit of this just to create pressure because of the scout and the fact that it starts off with barrier. This is just to help you get to, once you get Vi on the field, if she hasn't got enough damage for 10 damage, this is just to help push her that little extra bit along, so that, because obviously playing this card will not only give her the +4, but it will also give her +1 from the fact you're playing a card. So that card alone just gives her a +5 attack, which is very nice. Also, it can be used in many different ways. It's a versatile card that can be used in many different ways. If something dies, draw. Also, yet again for draw. Gotcha, it's just a nice little move to hopefully deal with things once you draw that for 2 cost. 3 damage is very nice. Yet again, just to put pressure on the field. Another striking ability, yet again for Vi or for Garen. Again, to the table we spoke about. A few Radiant Guardians just so that you can get the lifesteal potential, so that if something dies, throw that out. Lifesteal and tough, it's really hard to deal with and can keep you in the game hopefully long enough to be able to get Vi leveled up and then start doing continuous strikes. And Protege, yeah, again just for draw. I'm not saying this is the perfect list, this is just a concept, but it's really fun when you can get the ability off, and so let us go into it and play some games. Good that we've had Vi to start with in hand, because that does mean that we can, at least every card we play is leveling her up. To be fair, Purifier could be quite useful in this deck if they get a lot of things up. Especially if they get a collector or something like that, where it's basically every single time something dies, it's draining from you. So it's actually quite good to have a defense against that. Alright, leave it for now. Could have played Jerry Rig just to get 1 damage in, but it's not really worth it. Yeah, again, could Mystic Shot. Could have Purified to stop that, but there's no reason for it. It's nice to deny card draw, but there's going to be so many things which I'm going to want that to most likely defend against later that it's not really worth it. Alright. I'm going to go with Parsley, attack forward. I'm going to Mystic Shot 1, Jerry Rig to get rid of the other one. Just because this is leveling up Vi. That was giving him a lot of cards drawing that 1 turn. That's the only downside of that move.
Lady Elise, where are you?
This deck very much is like a late game kind of thing, so that's what I mean. there could be some things that are tweaked in there. Obviously, we haven't drawn any of our lower cost cards that would have been nice to have just to throw out, but
We shall not rest until all betrayers pay.
well, we're going to be receiving damage. We are going to be receiving damage. Significant damage. Right. I might need to throw via. Oh, actually, Garen. Right. Significant damage. Right, I'm gonna throw Garen out. Just because if there is, oh, just make the vengeance a collector. See, so that's something that we can purify and deal with the fact that obviously he's going to be continuously draining. So I'm going to wait for him to use something. I don't want to just purify it instantly because I'd rather him waste a card in trying to kill something. Alright, so let's throw you out now. Which, as I said, via we can instantly get her up to the maximum damage. Which might actually mean we might be able to just instantly pick this off rather than having to worry. There's some fly that's flying around the room. Okay. Okay, so he knows that's what I'm going for. Okay. What you might not know is the fact that I can instantly get her up to maximum damage. Alright.
Hit 'em where it hurts. Coming at ya.
Right. So I'm gonna look and see what you're going with here. He could potentially just kill any of these with like vengeance or something. Right, what we're... Oh crap! I thought I still had 1 mana. I thought I still had the ability to throw out. That was my own fault. I legitimately thought I still had one mana extra, so that I could have got a purify, so he couldn't have got that additional bit of drainage off me. But it's fine. It's fine. So Garen still doesn't strike, but we do have obviously a few striking abilities right now, which could potentially be what we need. Can't use them this turn, sadly, but next turn. So using this just to get rid of this minion would be really good. If he attacks forward immediately, it's a little bit harder. Okay, yeah, so he wants to have something else on the field. Most likely just to kill it. I'm assuming that the idea is that he just wants to kill it. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, how much mana am I gonna have? How much mana am I going to have? Just enough for judgment, which is a shame because I would have loved to have done this on my attack move. Because if I'd done this on my attack move, yeah, no, it would have just meant a lot more. So maybe the question is, do I somehow stall this out so that I can use that on my attack move? So potentially, if I throw you out now, actually wait a minute, if I use this on my attack move, maximum we're going to get is 2 anyway. Maybe it doesn't matter, maybe we just go for it, because there's no point. Yeah, don't get me wrong, he's going to get a lot of damage out of this. His question is, so what I could do is I could go with single combat to take this out, and then go with this to take you out, and he just attacks forward. I mean, no. What we'll do is we'll go with. All right, he's thrown this out anyway, so. All right, so what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna throw you out. I would have loved to have used this on Garen so that he would have leveled up, but we wouldn't be able to take that out, so it's just better to make sure that this is getting involved, so this is just going to swipe through all of them. So it would have been lovely on our attack move, so we would have got all those attacks going into the Nexus, but we wouldn't have. We would have only been attacking forward with 2 minions, so it doesn't mean anything, sadly. Alright. Plus, Vi was the only one who could have survived the attack right there from that. If I can get her health up, that'd be really handy right now. Right, okay. So, let's play... Oh, it's one of those things where it's just... Let's play this. I'm hoping that he plays a less than me, because I need to basically somehow get Vi's health back up or something. Okay. See, the question is, I could have attacked forward with you first, but I'd rather go with this as a plan. Right. So I'm guessing he's got a plan. I wish I had one more mana yet again, so I could have gone with throwing this out. So I could have got this on this on this. The extra strike would have got in. Right. Okay, so let's throw you in here into here to make sure that he's not getting that draw and that our attack is actually happening. Yeah. Because I'd rather make sure that that 5 damage is definitely going through. And then Garen hitting in. I mean, don't get me wrong, he could have Ruination at any point. Like, that's always a potential. I could actually throw single combat in from here to here to level Garen up instantly. I might end up regretting this because he could have anything in hand, like he could have like a vial or something like that that would stop this, but we've still got another 2 Garens and another 2 Vi's in the deck, so it was just, might as well level up Garen as well, so that now, boom, we are always attacking, so that we can potentially get some more of these things in. Just trying to push the advantage. Right, so instantly attacking forward again, playing you here. Let's see if he does it. I should have actually played you forward as well. I don't know why I didn't play you forward, I'm not gonna lie. Was really hoping that he was actually gonna attack with that so that I could have then thrown out that, but that's fine. I mean, I should have thrown it out anyway. Because wait a minute, this is only when I strike a unit while attacking, so yeah, no, so she has to be in the attack move. Since I could purify that, or I could detain, but I'm waiting until he throws out another one of these to throw out a detain and then purify on my own minion, so I might end up regretting that. That might not be my best strategy here, but that's what I'm waiting for, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's go with an instant attack. Okay. So maybe actually just purifying this. Actually, yeah, no, maybe just purifying this just to stop him from getting any heals. I'd rather stop it, and then I could have actually kept this minion alive so that Vi had somebody to attack into, but it's fine. So that's immediately my attack move. And what we do is we just throw everyone forward, throw you, and then go target you. Both of these 2 going into that. Alright, so then the strike of that happening will mean that Vi will do the damage. Unless, of course, he's got something which kills his own minion, which he could do. I mean, it is Shadow Isle, so it wouldn't surprise me. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I think this is okay. Boom, yeah. So unless he kills that minion, which I said he could do, he's Shadow Isles, they've got many ways of killing their own units. Either that, or he could potentially even just a Grasp of the Undying or something to kill Vi. Yeah, again, it's totally doable. They are down on cards at this moment, though. They are top decking, which is harder to find what you need. Whew! He says. Well, what's that going into? So that is going in from there to there. Sadly, okay, right. So it's not her ability coming through. Go on then. It's a shame because it means that he doesn't die this turn, but it means we keep Vi alive, and that's also dead. Plus, we can attack, like, we instantly get the rally on the next turn, and like we get the instant rally. So he plays a card, which admittedly could be Runation. Maybe we shouldn't have played you because there was always the chance of Runation, so we shouldn't have probably played that minion. But then we get a Radiant Guardian, so. There it is, there's the concede. I was going to say we had multiple ways around that, so it depended on what you wanted to do. Yeah, so Strike Force. Yes, Justice does indeed triumph. So yeah, Strike Force, quite an interesting deck. So it might need a few bits of tweaking here and there, but so that if you can get off the the combos that are potential later on when Vi's at 10 attack and then just attacking and just continuous attacking with Garen just continuously rallying as well. It's just a really good deck in terms of like fun to play in terms of that aspect of it. But let me know what you think. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Also, if you want to catch this action live, I do play Legends of Runeterra on Twitch Mondays and Wednesdays. All details are on the actual Twitch channel, so why not? Links down below. Why am I words are problematic for me today? Check out the links down below for the Twitch. There's also the Discord, so anything talking Legends of Runeterra matters, and why not join the Discord? Yet again, links all down below. Hope you've enjoyed yourself, and until next time, bye. Very lucky. Let's hope that I can find. Oh! Oh! When you still find lethal from your opponent's deck, when they do everything they can, but you still use their own deck against them, it's such incredible fools. See,